If you don't deal with your emotions, one day your emotions are going to deal with you. I found that out a while ago through my discovery of writing, through my discovery of poetry, just having the ability to dig deep and see how my poems and my poetry and my art became a mirror of my self-reflection. Through that journey, I was able to see some things that I liked, saw some things I didn't like, and one of the things that really hit home and really caused a lot of pain, a lot of strain in my life was the fact that my father wasn't there. After many years of dealing with this pain, carrying this weight, I decided to write a letter to my father. I decided to write him a poem called Dear Father. Tears poured down and steered the ink on the page in new directions. It was the happiest poem I've ever written. It was the happiest I've ever felt. The weight that had been magnetized in my spirit had been lifted. The release of it made me appreciate everything I had been given. It made me a much better person. It made me a much better man. In that moment, I knew that I could begin life again. I could move forward without reservations, without guilt, without doubt or regret. I could rejoice in knowing who I am and where I come from. I could work on me with an honest heart. I could work on the parts about myself that I wanted to improve. I felt free. I was free. I felt free. I was free. Through that poem, through that writing, I was able to find a huge sense of forgiveness, a huge sense of healing, a huge sense of just freedom, and not having to carry this load that I carried with me for so many years. I was able to find my joy and my happiness through writing, through letting go, moving forward, and through writing that letter. Although there were tears on the page when I wrote it, it turned out to be the happiest poem I've ever written, because writing it, I found myself becoming lighter. You know, I felt the pain melting off. I felt, you know, the struggle kind of going away. And when I was able to forgive, I was able to find the healing that came from expression, that came from poetry, that came from the written word. And the more that I read it, the more that I recited it, the more that I shared it, the more that I performed it, I feel better and better and better and better. And I would feel more empowered. I was able to break this cycle of pain through the power of forgiveness, through the power of poetry. And this journey it was such a beautiful journey, so many twists, so many turns, and so many lessons, so many blessings. And that's why I've decided to write this story, to share this story, because I feel like the same way I was able to find this healing, there's so many others that will be able to find it. So I wanted to share this story with you. It's time that we break the cycle of pain. There's something I know we can do. It's something I know we will do. It is time that we